How's it going, guys? Every year it seems like there's a blockbuster trade that everybody wants in on. This year, as we all know, it's Deshaun Watson. The last time I remember a quarterback sweepstakes like this was in 2011 with Peyton Manning. It is amazing how everybody in the NFL world is eagerly watching to see how this will go down. In this video, I'll be talking about if Deshaun Watson will be traded and which team he will most likely go to. So let's start the video. To start off, for those who have been living under a rock for the past month, let's look at how big of a deal Deshaun Watson demanding a trade truly is. Only 4 years into the NFL, Deshaun Watson has earned 3 Pro Bowl selections, 3 playoff appearances, second highest career pass rating, highest career completion percentage, led the entire NFL in passing yards in 2020, 6 most passing touchdowns and passing yards since 2018, and finally 2 AFC South division titles. Deshaun Watson is an elite quarterback. Every team in the league, besides maybe 2 or 3, would see a major upgrade in acquiring Deshaun Watson. So now that you have a pretty good understanding of how good Deshaun Watson is and why teams want him, let's look at what it will take for a franchise to get a player like this. Deshaun Watson just signed a contract this offseason that is set to make $156 million, with 110 total guaranteed money that averages out to $39 million each season. Although, depending on which team Deshaun Watson will play for next season, that team will only take a $16 million cap hit, but in 2022 that number will grow to $40 million, and then it continues to be around that amount until his contract is up. It's safe to say he is pretty expensive. Even though he does cost a lot, the Texans have him under contract and can remain that way. So if a team wants him, they're going to have to cough up a lot of trade value. And of course, a franchise quarterback is an extremely rare thing in this league. Watson is the first true franchise quarterback in Texans history, so it makes sense why they would want a lot for him. Depending on a team's draft position, it could cost a team 2 or 3 first-round picks just to get the conversation started. They would possibly have to throw in some players too. Not only does Deshaun Watson cost a lot, but a team is going to have to give up a good portion of their future too. With all this speculation of where Deshaun Watson is going, we forget that the Texans don't have to trade him. In fact, the Texans still want him. Even Houston's mayor is pleading for Deshaun Watson to stay. Ultimately, the Texans get to decide how much they want in return to trade for Deshaun Watson. They could, in theory, demand as much as they want because they don't have to trade him. Watson did say there is no chance he plays for the Texans next season. However, the Texans do have a lot of control in this situation. These are all the teams in the NFL, so which teams could actually get Deshaun Watson? These teams already have a franchise quarterback, and these teams can't really afford him or don't have enough draft capital, which leaves these teams left in the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. I will be giving a short sentence explanation on each eligible team's status with trading for Deshaun Watson. Jimmy G in the way. Bill Belichick buys cheap and sells high. Already dating Tua. Literally anything the Texans want. Sorry Bears fans, just no. Almost perfect match. Eyes on another Clemson quarterback. Second most undesirable place to play. Sorry Lions fans. Better suited for Matthew Stafford or Carson Wentz. Great partners, but terrible management. Now let's talk about which trade destination that makes most sense for Deshaun Watson's NFL career and where he should ultimately go. A team that nobody's talking about in this trade. The Broncos are a team that in recent history has been horrific in drafting quarterbacks. And the last time that the Broncos signed a top 5 quarterback in their prime, they went to 2 Super Bowls and won 1 of them. If you do the math, it makes more sense for the Broncos to go out and get Deshaun Watson than try to draft a franchise quarterback. Broncos could offer Drew Lock and one of their young talented weapons for Deshaun Watson, plus a few first-round picks. And with Von Miller's growing drama, the Broncos might consider giving up their franchise player for another at the quarterback position. The Patriots would be a great landing spot for Deshaun Watson. They have the 4th most cap space and not to mention the greatest coach of all time. Their offense is stripped of talent, but Watson can easily elevate it. They are picking at 15 in the draft, so more than most, they would have to mortgage their future for Deshaun Watson. But Bill Belichick has never been known to be the guy to pick up big-name free agents. In fact, he has always asked Tom Brady to take pay cuts when he was on the Patriots, and when his big-name players did not take a pay cut, he showed them the door. I would be surprised if Bill Belichick pulled the trigger on one of the most expensive players in the league. They definitely do have the goods to make the trade happen though. The Jets seem to be the best fit so far, with a combination of a good GM, new coaching staff, great draft capital, and more than enough money. This trade seems appealing for not only the Jets, but also the Texans, who could ask for Sam Darnold or use the number 2 overall pick to snag a quarterback. The Jets would also have their first true franchise quarterback since Joe Namath, and the Texans wouldn't feel that bad for giving up Deshaun Watson. This trade seems like the best fit. Which team do you guys think Deshaun Watson will go to? If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe while you're down there. I post every single week, so do not miss out. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.